Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Unions Podcast. I'm your host, Cheevoz, with my co-host.
I'm Herzzf, and we have a special guest today.
Ladies and
Introduce
gentlemen,
yourself, buddy.
Go ahead and introduce
What's up?
yourself.
I'm Wu-Tang Productions. I make figure content on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram.
Hell yeah! Welcome,
Oh, yeah,
Wu-Tang.
bro.
Welcome to the podcast, brother. Appreciate you being our first
Yeah,
guest.
appreciate it.
Listen, you're sitting here. I got your TikTok pulled up. You're sitting here at almost 4,800 followers.
That's crazy.
Let us know what type of content you make for the people that don't know, man.
I review figures and I pose figures. That's about it.
Type shit.
I make my
Type shit.
displays. The big goal is stop motion, but that's
Whoa.
on down the line.
Yeah.
Right now I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
like crazy.
Have you dipped your foot in stop motion at all, or?
My very first video was a stop motion, but I deleted it and
Oh.
I can't find it. So,
So it's just gone.
It's terrible. I've been meaning to get back into it and like practice one now that I have better action figures and stuff, but there's so much on my plate. you
Right.
know?
No, I get that.
Oh, yeah.
100% get that.
When did you start TikTok, bro? When did you start posting?
I started TikTok probably a little over a year, maybe 2 years ago, but I started YouTube like when I was 14, 15.
Damn.
Type shit.
But I mean,
Pretty long time.
it wasn't consistent or anything. It was like a video every 6 months, but I really picked up over the last couple months on TikTok. So
Don't you guys hate it that when you were 14 or 15, you didn't drop out of high school and didn't focus on YouTube?
That's what I'm saying.
Man,
If I
should've
really
been
would have
smarter.
locked in when I was 14, like I
Well, the
really
deal
would have
was I
had
didn't-
like a gaming house by now, bro. Like
I didn't get to fully lock in until now because I just graduated high school.
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
I feel like I didn't get to lock into content until after high school either, because I was like, because then I started having more free time because that's what you need. You need the free
Yeah.
time to do it, bro.
Right.
And I mean, in high school, you have a lot of free time. Realistically, there's a lot of time you're not doing anything, but
I think it's the fact that we get bossed around by other people.
It's-
Now that we're by ourselves,
that
True. And
Maybe.
what it really was I was an athlete, so I didn't get to go home until like 6:30 any day.
right.
And I make content with my action figures, and my parents are divorced, so they were always only at my mom's house.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be like week on, week out, and I couldn't make any videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Speaking of action figures, how did you get into collecting in general?
Like get into collecting. Well, like I said, I first started wanting to do stop motion.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was younger, when I was probably about 10 or 11, I wanted to be an actor, right?
Right.
I wanted to be Spider-Man, but as you
Mhm.
can tell by like, my build and my look,
We all
I'll
wanted to
never
be
be
Spider-Man, man. We all wanted to be Spider-Man, bro. We've all wanted to be
so my
Spider-Man.
next idea, because I keep having these ideas like flowing through my head to make a Spider-Man story, so I was like, you know what? I'll draw some comics, and then dog shit at that too. Terrible. Then I'm scrolling through YouTube one day. I found Loaz's one and like Shartimus Prime, and I like found out about stop motion, and I was like, bro, I feel like I can do this. And my first figure was my very first figure was a bootleg Mayfix Spider-Man Homecoming from AliExpress. It was terrible. But my second figure was like the Marvel Legends, the peg warming Far From Home Spider-Man when it first released. So my first stop motion was that figure versus Green Goblin, and it was like 2 minutes long, and I voiced all the characters, and it was terrible.
But I bet you
Yeah,
had
that's
like
the-
hella fun making it though.
Say what?
You had hella fun making it though.
Oh yeah, I had a good time, and I can't wait to make them for real in the future. Like I've got plans. Like I got timelines written out already on my.
Oh yeah, dude.
computer.
And to think you're so close to 5K, what an amazing thing, man. Like I've seen your growth. When I first followed you, you were like at 1,500.
Yeah, it's a blessing for real. Cause there were times when I first started, I was averaging like 12 views a video, and I'm like, bro, this is never going anywhere. It's gonna be just like YouTube. And then like I said, when I finally got time to lock in, it started picking up. And I mean, consistency is key.
Right.
Yep.
It
100%.
works.
100%.
It
Yeah.
works when you post a video every day. It works.
We
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, we preach that here a lot. Consistency. Speaking of that, like, how do you manage your real life? Because we were talking about it before we started recording. That you obviously have an outside life outside of just posting TikTok. So how do you balance out your life and content creation?
My real life schedule honestly works with me pretty well, better than it has before. So like I just said, this semester is over today, but my classes, my college courses that I was taking were only in the morning. So I was out of there by 10:45 every day.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
then I would go to work on days that I had college, but on days I didn't, I would go to work at like 6 a.m. But we would typically get out of work at like 4:30. So, I got enough time to go home, eat some dinner, and make a video. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And it helps really. It really does help when I live here by myself and I have all of it with me, to where I could just walk in. If I get something new, I can make a review. But if I don't have something new, I can walk in and be like, who are we? Who are we posing today? Let's pose him today. Just make a video.
You just had that Silver Surfer on hand.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I got him back there and undisplayed. I never touched on that, but he's just got him laying down, face
so
down, ready to
Cheevoz
take it.
just got into figure collection not too long ago, like serious figure collection.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Actually,
excited for his journey.
I got my
man.
first one. I think it was in September. It's you can't see him, but it's a Superman, the McFarlane Superman, the David Cornsett one. And from then on, I was like, you know what? I want to do it, man. It's super fun. It's
It is a great hobby.
It is really. I mean, other than
Collecting?
the bank account, it is really fun. It is really fun.
Yeah, true.
That is something
That's
that really
another
does.
That's another thing you got to learn how to balance.
100%.
Bank account.
Your
You know what I'm
budget.
saying?
Especially
I
when
mean,
rent is due.
Yeah. I've tried to
no.
like there's been people in my life talk about, oh, he spends all his money on toys. Like, no, I don't. I spend a good amount of money on toys, but I still have a good amount of money in my bank account because I'm not
Right.
stupid.
Yep.
You got to balance that.
Exactly. Yeah, budgeting is something that we didn't preach before, but
Yeah.
we try to preach. We try to preach. Hey, man, it's hard.
Yeah.
The economy's tough,
hard.
man. It feels like there's a hole in your pocket sometimes. The money just
It's
coming out
wild.
of it.
It's wild seeing people get like 14 action figures at once, and I'm like, damn.
That is crazy. That's I mean, those are the people that are getting like 50K views a video.
Yeah, they're getting paid for it.
Yeah, they're getting paid for it, and it's sick. And it's sick.
We're all three of us. We're gonna be there one day.
Hell yeah,
bro. I believe you're hitting 10K before summer, bro. Keep it up, bro.
I've been praying to God I can hit 5K before Christmas. We got like a week left.
You got this, dude.
You will, 100%.
You're sitting at 4,700. The way you post, I'm always seeing your posts on my page. You're just consistently posting. So there's no way you're not hitting 5K before Thursday of next week, man. You got that, 100%.
I got a few more Christmas videos planned too, so hopefully that'll help push it.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Listen, I'm seeing a bunch of figures in the background. Let me ask you real quick, do you not care of the brand? Are you more leaning to a certain brand or a certain line of figures that you specifically collect?
I mean, of course, you gotta love your import brands. I mean, Mayfix. My favorite figures are Mayfixes. I don't have any Revoltechs. I have my first Revoltech on the way. I do have bootleg Revoltechs, but I don't discriminate against brands. If I like the figure, I like the figure, and I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some people hate on scaling, but if you can tell, my DC shelf, I have all McFarlanes except for the Superman is Mayfix, and it's smaller than all the figures, but I put them up flying, and it don't really matter all that much.
Right.
That's a thing I really don't like about the collecting stuff is people hate on bootlegs, and I understand. Like, oh, I got the real one. Oh no, but some people don't have the money for imports.
Honestly, I think bootlegs are a budget collector's best friend.
Yep.
Listen, people have been judging bootlegs since back in school, especially middle school. I used to be into sneakers. I don't know if you guys are ever into sneakers or you are into sneakers. People used to fry you if you had like off-brand, like
shoes,
if you had fake shoes. Then make sure you had a little hole under the sole. Make sure the Jordan was like correct. Like if he wasn't like he wasn't splinter wrong, or the Nike swoosh was correct, or everything like that. So I get it because people want to like it's their niche. They want to protect it. They don't want just anybody coming in and doing tarnishing the name of their collecting.
For everybody.
Yeah, I get it. Bro. I get the pros and the cons, but
I mean, it's cool to have the real thing, but to have the real thing of action figures, shoes, jewelry, you got to have the real money, and if you don't,
If you don't got it, no, that's true. You gotta
Yeah,
have the real money.
if you think about it, like 2 real life Revoltechs is $300.
That's
Like if they
insane.
both cost 150, it's $300.
You can spend $300 on so many other things when they got the same figure for $20. Just go get the $20 one. You know what I'm saying? Shoes and stuff, I guess, is a little different, but
Right.
like you're telling me, you'd rather spend $100 than $30 for the same exact thing.
Exactly.
Not me.
Exactly.
It's
Not
wild.
me. Like I just bought the Mayfix Hush Batman, the CT Toys one.
Mm-hmm.
I will never buy the real Mayfix Batman. I feel like that's
You know what? I
Oh,
just
yeah.
got the CT Toys Miles Morales. I feel like I got scammed. You know, I talked to the
Yeah,
AliExpress person. They were like, "You ordered it."
Oh,
I'm like, "What? No."
Oh,
But,
your video, you got the movie one.
yeah, I was
I
like,
got the comic, the
mhm.
Mayfix one from CP Toys, and it looks good, but it is terrible, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like if
some
you
of them
pick
are
up
hit or miss.
if you pick up his arm, it's like
No, I don't have that problem. The only thing is like the hand would not sit. Like no matter what, I was sitting there for like an hour pushing the hand into the knob, and it just wouldn't. The only
I know
hand.
hers, you got it, the CT Toys Gambit, bro.
It's dog
Man,
water, brother. The hands
you
don't stay still.
put the card in its hand, it's immediately like
Yeah,
That's funny.
the wrists are so loose.
you can't do nothing with it.
That's the worst. I mean,
It's a hit
hey
or miss,
man,
but I mean,
yeah,
you're paying
man, you're gambling for it.
$30.
You're
It's a
paying
hit
for
or
what you
miss, but
get.
yeah,
You know.
you're getting what you're paying for. Yes.
Exactly, bro. It's like if you buy fake shoes and next week the sole comes apart, bro. Like, what do you expect? You step in a
can't
puddle
wait.
and it disappears.
For the Superior Spider-Man to be back up. Oh my god, that figure! I need it
Oh
badly.
yes, I wanted to get both of those before the new year, so I could
Mhm.
put them in my top 10 figures of the year. But
They're sold
probably not
out.
gonna.
They're sold out.
I
Yeah,
I have the black suit, but that's the only one I have.
man. There's a
Alright.
bunch of figure stuff. I want to get into the figure news this week.
Sure.
There's a lot of stuff to talk about, bro, and I want to hear your opinions. All right, so
Yeah.
first one up is the Iron Man I Love You 3000.
I did see that. That did look so cool.
It's so
I thought it
goofy.
looked cool. I think I might.
It's goofy.
If I find it in stores, I'm buying it. It looked cool.
I think it's fire, honestly, and that's a great Valentine's Day gift.
Mhm.
But I mean, that's all over. So part of me is like that'd be cool to have, but the other part of me might walk past in the store and be like, bro, fuck off.
I mean, I don't doubt that being on the shelves, just like the No Way Home Spider-Man.
It probably will be on the show, but honestly, like for a Valentine's Day post, would you get it?
I think you'd
I
have
would.
to.
I mean, I'm not.
And that
I'm not really feeling all Valentine's Day right now. You know what I mean?
Respect it, man. I get it. I understand.
I would totally get it. I mean, I probably still will get it if I see it. I'm not gonna order that, but if I see it, I'll get it.
Yeah, I got you. And then, bro, why are they releasing Deadpool? The the Deadpool and Wolverine one.
Mm-hmm.
This
4
new
years later.
Deadpool is like a maximum Deadpool, but for live action version.
Oh, it came with the fucking Hulk hands for
Didn't see that.
masturbating.
Bro,
It did.
did you just say smasturbating? What the fuck?
That's what
Yeah,
he
that's
says
what
in the
it is,
movie.
yeah.
Y'all not watching?
Yeah. Oh my god.
He said it was
I
when you put
totally
the little-
forgot.
That's funny. Holy shit. That's
Are
Are you
good.
getting that? Are you getting that?
Probably. I mean, I wanted the Mayfix so bad, but that one comes with so much shit. I'm like, I might as well just.
Yeah,
get
it comes with a lot.
you know?
I did see
Do you think it's
lot
gonna
of
be
accessories.
$50?
Probably. If $49.99 makes sense, or $46.99, something like that.
I'm thinking it's.
Yeah, and then
I think it's gonna sit on the shelf for $35. I'll be honest with you.
no,
There's no $35. I promise you, it's sitting on. It's
No.
35.
$35? No.
If it is $35, you'll go to the store the day they release. Not a single one. Of them.
And then they have the I think it was a Wolverine, the sleeveless battle damage one.
Yeah, I did see that one.
It's tough.
My heart goes out to all the people that made a custom, bro.
Ruin a perfectly good figure. My only issue with those like battle damage ones is they make you buy a whole other figure just for like the slight, battle damage thing. And it's like, oh, you guys are charging $30 for this now, not 25. They're charging 30, and it's pretty lazy. One thing I really did like is the brown suit Wolverine, but why are you including a maskless, sculpt if you don't not including a head? It makes no sense.
I agree with you. I think the point is if you have the other one,
I was about to say that.
you can use that head sculpt, which
I
that's cool.
understand,
But
but like
say
at the same
somebody
time,
does
what if you don't have it?
exactly, so you just have an extra neck for no reason.
And then what
I know
I'm
somebody who
excited
could
for
use an extra
actually,
neck.
what the
Hey,
what? Dog, I just
Alright, move on, move
yeah,
on, move on.
you're getting us all
What's the next
canceled,
news?
bro.
What's the next news?
But my favorite one personally out of all these is the Deadpool, the cowboy Deadpool.
That
bro,
looks
the
sick.
Cowboy Deadpool is so tough, dude. They can make a whole wave out of just the Deadpool variant.
From that movie,
Yeah,
yeah.
and
And they're probably going to.
yeah, they probably are.
In like 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they released this many figures at once because honestly, they don't be doing that. They
So
release literally a full wave.
let me ask you a question.
Well, what
Does
I
this
don't
mean
understand,
sorry. Does this mean like those are the figures releasing all year or just like the first like spring or
No. I think it's like the first spring. It's like the first wave.
okay.
they do. Marvel Legends typically does a stream every month, once a month.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Releasing.
That's fair. Okay.
I also saw they had a Wesley Snipes blade. Now that's tough.
I'm picking that up.
That was good.
That is tough, bro. We haven't had a good blade figure in a while.
I agree. Bro, it would be so tough if you put like a black trench coat on that figure. Ooh.
Dude, the
I'm
one
good.
on Amazon, the one people use for the Punisher, that one is the one that you should
Nice.
use. And then they have X-23 as well. Is it X-23?
Yes.
Yeah, X-23.
Yeah, X-23. I'm definitely getting that for a
I'm
Logan.
hopping there. I wish for the movie though they would have put her in like a comic accurate suit though. That would have been tough.
That would have been tough. But
I would've
unfortunately,
liked
we just got the normal clothes version one.
that with them stupid ass sunglasses.
I'm assuming people are gonna make customs.
Oh, 100%.
And
I
then we
just-
got the system. I'm
With-
sorry.
No, it's good. I just can't believe with the making this new wave, they didn't give people the one that everybody wanted, and that's the Channing Tatum Gambit.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think that they're saving that for something special.
Doomsday.
Probably, yeah. They probably know that they have to hit Gambit well, so they're probably not trying to rush it. But knowing Hasbro, it can be 50-50.
Facts. They could just never release it.
Probably will do that. And then we have Cassandra Nova. I'm not really excited for that. I do like the hand though with the face, but other than that, no.
I was gonna sit on the
Freaky as
show.
hell. Freaked me the fuck out. I did not
Yeah.
like her.
I would not appreciate her finger in my face like that.
What
Hell
about
no.
the what about the bear? The you know the huge bear? Are you getting that?
Ursa? No, I'm not getting. I don't know who that is, bro.
I
mean, it
don't know
looks-
either.
I deadass don't know who it is.
They were
I'd rather-
teasing. They were teasing the shit out of it.
Yeah, and I didn't know what they were teasing the whole time. But if
Yeah, and it's like people thought it was gonna be a Maximum Doom.
I thought it was too because it had the Latverian crest on the little gold
Yeah.
bars. I was like, it's got to be Dr. Doom.
They had to do re-releases for the Avengers Doomsday this year, bro. There's no
yeah.
way.
But if I ever
Well-
stumble upon that bear, I'm gonna get it for cheap. If I ever get it for cheap, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna paint it green.
I'm gonna get that one on sale. And then we also
Yo, who
the
is
one
this?
I'm excited for. Well, who?
This bear.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, who the fuck is that?
This
Yeah.
freaky ass shit.
Nice.
Yeah, Ted on steroids, man.
And then the most important one is the Ghost Rider with the new bike. That is so tough. Have you seen that? Like literally, look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. I don't know if you can really see. Cheevoz, look.
I
look at
did
the
see
screen.
that.
Yeah, the Ghost Rider, and then Abomination. Abomination. I'm picking that one up. Abomination is fire.
That would look so hard on my.
And then we got the 2-pack like Colossus and fuck, I forgot.
Kitty Pride. I'm getting that.
Katie
too.
Pride, yeah, that one's tough. But the one I'm excited for, really, is the Punisher mech.
Holy shit!
That one is so tough.
Bro, that'll be like a freaking centerpiece over here. That thing is fire.
The missiles. I wonder if you can detach the little things and you can. Oh my god, there's so many things you can do with it.
That is so fire.
Do you think it's
I'm-
gonna be $50?
Probably gonna be
Oh
more.
yeah, I think it's gonna be $60.
Yeah, I'd see that being
The
60.
Nick Fury Punisher 2-pack was like $74.
What?
That's the only reason
Christ.
I didn't buy it. Yeah, on Big Bad Toy Store, $70.
I got it for $64 at GameStop.
Really? Here, hold on.
They're
Let
scamming.
me see it on Big
They're
Black Bookstore,
scamming.
'cause
Did
that's
you
where I
get
saw.
scammed?
I didn't buy it.
They're scamming.
I,
All right. If
I
you
wish I bought it.
guys were to get from the new line that's dropping for the Marvel Legends, one free one. You're able to pick one free
Free
one.
one?
Which one would you pick?
Damn, that's hard.
Free one? I guess the Deadpool.
The Cowboy Deadpool?
You were right. It's $63.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
know it. I would say the Punisher.
Punisher.
For
I really,
free?
For
I
free
really want
skis,
that
for free
Punisher.
skis, bro.
For free? Either the Punisher or the maximum type Deadpool. Because I know those are going to be the two most expensive ones.
I'd probably
Yeah.
take that Ghost Rider just because I feel like that would get picked up really quickly.
Yes, Ghost Rider. That's what I picked for free. That's what I was about to say. I'm do that because I literally just bought a Ghost Rider.
It's so tough. Like the fact that it is blue color scheme and the bike. The
It's
bike
like
is
a
the
very
toughest one.
like
It
giving
comes with
comic
so much
accurate.
famous, bro.
Like,
Yeah, I
sick.
just bought a Ghost Rider, so if I were to get one for free, it would 100% be Ghost Rider.
100%. But yeah, that's all I got for figure news. Actually,
Awesome.
I'm so glad, to be fair, that they're trying something, I guess, newish with like the Punisher mech stuff, and they're releasing more like comic accurate / movie accurate stuff, which I like a lot. Hopefully, they keep it up. But Hasbro, sometimes it's a hit or miss. Sometimes the QC on Hasbro is so garbage.
Mm.
And it's like we're spending so much money for these people and they're not giving us good figures. That Spider-Man, oh my god. That was probably
Is it the
the
Gathering?
yeah, it's the worst Spider-Man they've ever released in their entire
That
life.
shit terrible, and it doesn't make any sense why it was so bad.
Yeah, if it would have been a $15 figure, understandable.
Now, okay, these are the same body molds, right? Same exact body mold. Watch this leg. See how stiff that was?
That's crazy.
Makes no sense. Yeah,
So
it's
why
like
was this one so bad, and this one's amazing?
someone must have been drunk on the job.
Probably.
It's just
I
an
don't know
easy
who
money
got
grab,
killed.
and you guys fell for it.
They were like,
Yeah,
the
we fell for
first body mold was great, guys. Let's make it worse.
I modded mine so it wouldn't have that problem. Like I had to break another figure in order to make my other figure pretty good.
Damn.
But like I said, that's not a like justification. There's no need for me to do that,
Right.
especially for $50, $49.99.
Question: Hasbro, McFarlane loses their DC license at the end of the year, right?
Oh yeah,
And
damn.
and Hasbro's picking it up, right?
Mattel.
Oh, Mattel. Okay.
They're a little different from Hasbro, but at the same time, it's like I haven't seen much from Mattel.
Yeah.
We're even excited at the same time for that because
It's just something new.
used to have the license and it was terrible, but Mattel has been doing pretty good with their WWE action figures.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's what Mattel does. They're pretty good at it, so I'm kind of excited to see where it's gonna go.
Well, I'm hopeful.
Hopefully they plan it through, man.
I'm hopeful.
Imagine 6-inch figure DC stuff. Oh my god.
6 inches is huge, dude. I would say even 2 inches. Let's move on to the movie and gaming news, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Herzzf, for the figure news this week. Quick gaming news: Expedition 33 wins 9 awards at the Gamer Awards. One of those awards being Game of the Year. Have you neither? Well, I know you haven't played it. Have you played Expedition 33? No. Have you?
I've seen gameplay.
You've seen gameplay?
Yeah, and my friends talk about it in a pretty good way. Never played it.
Okay. Well,
Played it. I've never...
it's on Game Pass if you have a PC, so it's free. You should check it out.
Have you played it?
The main character is voiced by Charlie Cox. Who are you asking, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played it. I didn't finish it, but I played it.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good. I'm telling you, it's really good. You should check it out.
What's it about?
The story, you pick up on this like village that's obviously like French, and for some reason you pick up right when this festival is starting, and the main character is voiced by Charlie Cox, that looks like Robert Pattinson. meets up with this girl, and then she just dies. She like withers away during this festival, like a bunch of people do. Um, and then the number changes to 33, and then it goes from there. And then we don't really know why that happens. So you gotta. I didn't really finish the story, so I don't know what's going on. But
Actually,
it's a
does sound
turn.
interesting.
It's a turn-based game, which is why it turned a lot of people off. So I get it, but it is really fun if you're gonna check it out. It's I'm pretty sure it's still free on Game Pass. Speaking of free, Epic has a lot of games are free right now.
I'm
Hogwarts
excited for that.
Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy is free right now, and I think the most exciting game for it to be free, if you don't have it already, I think it's Terraria is going to be free, and Detroit Becomes Human is going to be free, which I haven't played, and I've been meaning to play it, and I'm glad it's going to be free. So you should definitely pick that up if you haven't already.
When is the next Cheevoz Terraria stream starting?
I wouldn't play Terraria. I'm picking up Detroit Becomes Human, but I'll have Terraria in there. I've never ventured outside of Minecraft when it comes to like survival games. So,
man.
Moving on to movie news, something exciting for the both of you. Wu-Tang, do you watch anime?
I do not know.
Man.
He hates anime.
Yeah.
He was commenting how he hates anime.
You gotta give
Cancel
it a
him.
shot, man. You gotta give it a shot. Hey, listen, brother. You just need one good one. I'm gonna pick up Death Note. It's pretty good. Actually, that's a little intense as your first anime. If anything, pick up Demon Slayer. That's really good.
I do not hate anime. I just
Yes,
never
you do.
watched it. I've never watched it.
You just gotta give it a chance.
When I go action figure hunting,
Mm-hmm.
the only thing I see is anime. That pisses me off. 'Cause I'm like,
But imagine if you watch anime now, you'd be unlocking a whole different side of collecting.
I've been fucking throwing away more money.
He hates it.
Exactly.
He hates it. He's one of those football players that used to bully people for anime.
No.
Oh my god.
Don't bully nobody.
You should not trip the kids that did the Naruto run.
People tried to bully me, bro. It didn't work.
I don't know. You look huge, dude. What are you, like 6'7"?
I'm 6'1".
6'1"? You're so taller
Damn.
than me.
Bro's fucking huge.
Yeah, there's no way people were
God damn. I'm only like 5'11", bro. Please give me that one extra
inch,
please.
I'm 5'4", bro.
Damn.
I'm not 5'4" for that. I can get away. All right. My Hero Academia ends this week. I'm almost done with it.
Fucking sad,
such a great
cried, bro.
Such a great show. I'm on the last episode right now as it wraps up. We're not gonna spoil anything, but watch My Hero Academia, man. Such a good show. I love it. Too bad the fandom stinks.
Don't tell them about the fucking fandom,
Too
bro.
bad
Shut
the
up.
fandom stinks. Welcome to Dairy Ends this week. I had his last episode yesterday as of today. Have you been watching
I watched it.
I didn't watch it. I might.
You should.
But that shit fucks with me.
You're not a horror fan?
No, bro. I hate horror movies.
So did you watch the...
I mean, most of them, I just think they're stupid. Because, like, I could easily get away from this guy. Let's be real. Not Pennywise. Not
Okay.
He's just saying he's
him. Okay.
He is him, bro.
I see Pennywise in the woods.
Wow.
I'm accepting my death.
100%.
There's not a fucking thing you can do about it. But what I hate, the movies I do hate are like the demonic movies, like The Conjuring and stuff. Because I'm all good. I think it's weird. I don't like it. But then when that movie cuts off and that shit comes across the screen and says, based on the story, I'm like, oh fuck no, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's when you start praying.
You, bro.
That's when you go send that video at idiots, right?
Or when I was watching it with my ex-girlfriend, or when I was watching it with my sister or whatever, they're like, well, what if I was possessed? Would you do everything? I said, fuck no.
I'm out.
I'm out, bro.
I respect it. You should check it out though. It is a really good show, and it fucking stuck the landing.
Show. Well, Pennywise and It is honestly the only horror movie that has genuinely scared me.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So I mess with it.
I respect it.
If you really want to watch something scary, watch Veronica on Netflix. It's a Spanish horror movie. Yo, it gets you. It's a Spanish horror movie. It gets to you because at the end they're like based on a true story, and you know how sometimes it cuts like that, and you're like, oh, is it really? they show the actual photos, and that's just crazy.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yo,
bro.
when
People
when
think
I
it's real,
saw
but that doesn't happen.
when I saw the photos, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, fuck
That's
that.
crazy. I love movies like that. I love being scared. I don't know. It's a little bit of a adrenaline rush.
I just don't like being scared.
I respect
Like I've never been
Like-
into like haunted farms or houses or anything either. Cause like no.
Yeah. No, you're smart. You're smart because you're not like stupid, you know.
Yeah,
like,
you're not
that's
smart because
like,
you're smart because you're not
say I'm in
stupid.
a haunted- Say I'm in a
Yeah,
haunted
you-
house. Say I'm in a haunted house. Everything scared me, and I feel like a brush on my shoulder. Fucking.
You can't RKO his ass, bro.
And they're like, yeah, you can't touch him, you can't hit him or nothing. I said, I swear.
That's
to
why I
fucking
just don't
God,
go. I
Yeah,
respect it.
if you touch me, you're dying.
I respect it.
bro, I can't do that.
So you wouldn't go to like Halloween Horror Nights or something like that? You wouldn't be able to handle it.
I've been to, I don't know if it's like a chain or if it's just around here, but I've been to Pope's Haunted Farm twice in my life. Okay, once in my life. Twice, no twice, because one was with my girlfriend, right? She begged me to go, and I was like, you know what, I'll go. And that's the time that you want to act all manly because you're with a woman, right?
Right.
But I didn't fuck with that shit. And I told her before, I said, look, I don't want to go here. I don't want to do it. It's not fun to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the other time I went with my friends, and you know how you got to hold onto their shirt like while you're walking. And when we got out of there, my best friend, he turned around and he was like, bro, you were holding the fuck out of my shirt. I was like, yes, the fuck I was holding the fuck out of your shirt. I was like, what do you want from me, man?
We were gonna die in there, bro. I had to hold on to your shirt, dude.
Yeah, I told you I didn't.
I respect that, man. Well, that's funny. All right, let's move on to something lighter. Well, not that light. I don't know if you guys are you guys fans of the Hunger Games series?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, my girlfriend loves that movie so much. I am physically tired of watching the first movie, second and third. Look. I'm not even joking. This week, 4 times she's watched the Hunger Games.
My goodness.
She actually woke me. She woke me up in deep sleep to tell me what you're about to say. Say it.
Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson have confirmed back for the next. I'm pretty sure it's the next installation of the movie, Sunrise of the Reaping.
I had to go to work at 5 in the morning. She wakes me up at 3 to tell me that they're back, and I'm like, bro, are you serious?
Which this movie is a prequel.
Haymitch's.
It's Haymitch's story, which
Hunger Games.
It's okay. I didn't watch the other one, where the last one that came out with Rachel Ziegler.
It's pretty good.
It was. So I'm gonna have to watch that before this comes out, because I do want to watch this. I do want to watch this. Let's just move into what's going on.
The only movie out of that franchise that I fully enjoyed was Sonnets and Songbirds one. When it's
that's the new one.
The most recent one.
That's the new one.
I kind of like that one, but I've never been into like dystopian fiction, because like I feel like, I mean, think about it. The whole plot is let's throw the poor people in there to kill each other.
Yeah.
That's trying to tell us something. They're trying to tell us something, man.
And it's realistic, bro. They think it's not realistic, but it is.
It really
One day
is.
the world's gonna fuck up. I promise.
Yeah, look, I think we're heading there, bro.
I really hope it's like Ready Player One and not the Hunger Games or like the Purge.
No, it's gonna be like, you know what it's gonna be like? I can tell you what it's gonna be like. Age of Ultron.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's taking over.
Bro, I just look. That's why I always say please and thank you to Siri. You never know, bro.
I say please and thank you to Siri, ChatGPT, Google. I say it all.
Siri's gonna come in clutch. She's gonna be like, remember the time you said thank you and please?
Exactly.
I came here to save you.
I have a video on my phone somewhere. There is a robot at one of the gas stations near my house that walks around and cleans the floor. Like it's like a Roomba, but it's like tall. It's like 4 feet tall, and it has a face on it. And that bitch literally attacked me. I came walking through it, filming it, and it charged at me, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
That's insane. It said, no recording me in public. I have rights. You don't have rights, clinker. All right.
They're coming after you first, Cheevoz.
No, they're not.
I'm giving them your address.
No, they're not. All right, let's move on to the juicy part of the news. Supergirl trailer released this week. What'd you guys think of it?
Fire.
Yeah. That is
People are genuinely hating because they're like, "Oh, it's just another James Gunn Guardians of the Galaxy copy." No, it's not.
James Gunn's using
And,
direct this movie.
and, 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 and no, yeah, but that's what they're
That's what I'm
saying
saying. Like,
because it's like Guardians of the Galaxy almost. But then I'm like, this is a Supergirl who lost her people, and she's literally the last Kryptonian. Like, we understand that Superman is Kryptonian, but he doesn't have that heritage
mhm,
or that knowledge. But
I
Supergirl,
see
I would
Supergirl.
see why she's depressed. She looks absolutely fire with Supergirl stuff.
mhm.
The costume is fire.
I love
That
it.
shit is tough.
I think she looked I think it looked amazing. I think the trailer overall looked great. I think the vibe, yes, obviously it's very Guardians of the Galaxy, but I think just the vibe that most space
Well,
movies have come to have in general at this point, and it's the vibe that the DCU has. So I wasn't
Do you think they're
surprised to
gonna
see
show
it.
us Krypton?
Yes, they're gonna. We're definitely
I
gonna.
bet there will be flashbacks.
We
There's
saw
gotta
a
be
like,
flashbacks.
in the trailer. We did see some part of Krypton explode. So
Oh,
unless it's just that single flash, unless she wakes up from like a nightmare or something, I do think we'll see a little bit of life on Krypton. If not a cameo from Bradley Cooper, which would be awesome, and we'd get a little bit more of
What
clear
if
and
we
somewhat. What's up?
what if we see Kal-El like as a baby, like
As
when
a
he's first
baby.
born?
yeah. What if they're like putting him on the
On the
pod and
pod
she's
and we
watching
watch
him
him
leave?
that would I would not be surprised
Like
if we see that.
you know, in Man of Steel, the opening scene
Mm-hmm.
is
Mhm.
like that.
Is that
I feel like we might get that type of scene in this movie.
Yeah, absolutely. And I wouldn't be opposed to it. I'm gonna be honest. I would not be opposed to it.
yeah, because
Oh, no,
And
we need more
let's go.
info on like that civilization because so far what we know is that they think humans are stupid and like
Yeah.
inferior. So we need to know if all of Krypton thinks like that or if it's just Jor-El. Like we really have no clue. We also see Lobo in this trailer, played by Jason Momoa, which is like so
fire.
awesome,
One
dude.
second and it was already fire.
Literally 1 second. Like literally three
I was
frames of Jason Momoa.
I was like, no fucking way, this is real.
I was, I mean, we all knew it was gonna happen. Like like he pretty much confirmed it himself. James Gunn pretty much confirmed it himself.
Oh yeah.
But seeing it on like in the trailer, unbelievable, man! I'm so excited. I'm so
Amazing.
excited. We also see the main villain, which is I forgot his name. Crag, what was it? This is based on the Woman of Tomorrow comics. Which is Krem of the Yellow Hills. He has a different look than in the comics. He looks more like what's his name? Pinhead?
Yeah.
Um well you wouldn't know because you don't watch scary movies, but from Hellraiser or what's his name? The dude with a bunch of spikes in his head.
Yeah.
I think it's
Um.
I don't know. Whatever. He looks
Shit.
like that. He looks weird. He doesn't look like in the what he looks like in the comics, which some people have said is strange, but if anything, he looks more evil. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this movie. It's gonna be the first movie outside of James Gunn's reach, which we've been talking about all year. Um, but this isn't the only one. Lanterns released an 11-second like teaser.
Like, I'm for that, bro.
Bro, finally, Hal Jordan and what's it called?
John
John
Stewart
Did I really?
Stewart.
Yeah, John
the
Stewart.
fucking
I'm
on
Joker.
the
sorry,
big
John
screen,
Stewart fans.
or on the small screen. Technically.
Together, yeah. But have you seen The Ring?
I did see the ring. It had
People are mad about The Ring.
I saw a
Most of them.
theory that since
He's
it
affected by
has
parallax.
gas because it already has gold on it, like why would it have yellow? And people were like, gold isn't yellow. I'm like, kind of is.
Or maybe it's just a. Do you think they're gonna do the rebirth story?
I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna. Well, yeah, he's already infected by parallax in there. No, then he dies.
Yeah. And then he gets reborn. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they do that. Maybe they don't. I don't know what they're going for, but I'm excited for that show, even though we only got 11 seconds from it, and no Green Lantern, just lanterns, because we don't see them in their suits. You think they're going to be in their suits at all, or you think they're going to be? You think
Bro,
we're
I
just
really
going to
hope
get
they
it like
don't
last
save it.
episode?
If there's a whole season worth of the show and we don't see him in a suit, but once or twice, I'm gonna be pissed.
I mean, how many times did we see
I think
Peacemaker in his suit?
all the time, bro. He used to wear that thing around. He wore
I
it to a
mean,
restaurant.
that is true. That is true.
Yeah, it's just season 2 where he doesn't really wear it.
Peacemaker was a great show, bro.
It
It
was.
was.
I think the
Man.
season finale was a little.
Oh, let's talk about John Cena retiring. Yeah, look, that's
Oh
also
yeah,
in TV news.
I
John
didn't
Cena
count
retired.
that out.
That
I watched some
last
of it.
final match, crazy. That was
That final match,
Bro,
I
they made him
think
lose. That's bullshit.
I think that John quit on purpose. There's a theory saying that they all looked like weird and disappointed because even the ref was like, "What the hell?"
Maybe it was a surprise, but the thing
Maybe it was a middle finger to the WWE. Who knows?
it was just such a letdown because you could tell he wasn't even struggling at all. He literally was like,
I did see that clip.
I was like, bro,
Crazy.
come on, man. How are you gonna lose on your last match? It's crazy.
I mean, do you think they might be setting up a return? Like, would he really go back on his word?
100%. I was telling my boys that he's definitely coming back in like 2-3 years when he has to promote the Justice League movie.
Well, think about it. Even if he doesn't come back to like wrestle or come back full time, he'll make another appearance.
100%.
I mean, he was saying, I will no longer ever be a part of it.
Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, at the end
I
of the
don't
day, he
believe
is
it.
a show promoter.
I don't believe it till I see it. All right, last bit of juicy news. The Avengers Doomsday trailer has been leaking online everywhere like a pipe that's bursted, ladies and gentlemen. We have confirmed
My boy Steve.
they're going to be rolling out 4 different trailers. They're going to be releasing. If you don't want to hear this, skip ahead a couple minutes, man. Skip ahead a couple minutes. They're going to be releasing 4 different trailers. The first one being based on Captain America, Steve Rogers himself. After Endgame with him and his life with Peggy Carter. Was already released online at 240p. I don't know whose phone that is. We gotta get leakers better phones.
Feige is on him right now. Kevin Feige is on his ass. Whoever leaked that, unless Kevin Feige was like, just leak it. Just leak it. I'm pretty sure they just be like, just leak it. They have a team leaking it. 100%.
Whatever type of job, like if he has a job around them and he just leaked that shit, bro, he's never working again.
100%.
Yeah, no. They truly like. I've seen one actual leak from like a VFX artist. They got banned from the industry. Like it's a huge thing, and when you see like posts like this roaming around, it's usually marketing. But yeah, whoever leaked that is getting fired, and Kevin Feige is at your doorstep right now.
I want to say it was somebody. It was probably at an Avatar screening, and the trailer played before that, and they just recorded it. And maybe they recorded it with like meta glasses that don't look like meta glasses, so that's why it looks like that. I don't know, but
get better quality, bro.
I'm excited.
But let's talk about it. There's already like 4 different theories. Steve Rogers' baby causes an incursion. Steve Rogers, they saying that the ending is ruined because they're gonna bring him back. So
he was already back.
Ending.
I kind of agree with that.
His perfect ending doesn't mean anything in Endgame. Like think about it. But he technically is an old man. So did this happen during his time, or is he gonna be taken out of that again?
I think that's gonna be. I think that was the debate for a while whether like because the Russos and the writers couldn't agree on whether he lived in a separate timeline or he lived in the same timeline. I just couldn't agree with that. So I think Doomsday is gonna answer that, like give us a definitive answer for sure. But it's also gonna like make the time like the way they did time travel was so weird. They should have just done normal time travel. Whatever you do in the past affects the future, instead of doing whatever affects the past makes new different like dimensions and stuff like that, which is what they were trying to go with.
If he's in the same timeline and he just went back in time to the 1940s, the Avengers never happened. You know what I mean?
They say that there's 2 versions of him. One stuck on ice, and that's why he was able to live that life.
So there's currently 2 Captain Americas living. Ice. Yeah, there's no. He didn't go back to the ice. There's still that Captain America living in that timeline, but he's living in secret as like somebody completely different.
He went back in time while his self was already in the ice.
That's the
Correct.
theory.
Yeah, that changes
So,
my whole.
and in Winter Soldier, there's a scene like where Peggy Carter's getting interviewed, and she says, "Oh, well, I got married and had kids," and it's theorized that it's him, that he is that
It's
husband.
weird as fuck though because he kissed his own niece.
Well,
That is
we
true.
don't
He
know.
kissed
We don't know.
Peggy.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
That's
We don't know that.
crazy. I always thought that was a little messed up because he always talked about he loved Peggy, he was in love with Peggy or whatever.
Yeah, that was a very
Peggy's
forced.
funeral, and Peggy's niece speaks at her funeral, and then he just kisses her like the next
He's
day.
like,
That's
"Ah,
weird.
she's so hot. She looks like Peggy."
He couldn't help himself.
Yeah.
He's like just like his aunt.
Hell
Just
yeah.
like
just
her
looked
aunt.
and he was like, "Wow, that's a blonde Peggy. I gotta get that."
Dude. So
Man.
that's the trailer that's currently getting leaked right now. But 20 minutes before we started the podcast, apparently the second version of the trailer got leaked, which is supposed to be a Thor POV.
Thor?
It's supposed to be
I gotta
Thor.
see this. Fam.
So
I'm
he's supposed to be in the woods for some reason praying to Odin. Like he's not dead, but technically he's in Valhalla, so technically he's not dead. Before some fight, making sure he comes home to his daughter. That's the leak. The third one after that's supposed to be Doctor Doom POV.
Hold on. He's praying before he goes to fight somebody.
Yes.
Right? Give me Beta Ray Bill.
You think?
Right now. Put him in the movie, please.
You think he will?
I think they'll save it.
Why not? In the comics, Beta Ray Bill challenged Thor to a battle for the throne of Asgard and for Mjolnir.
Dude,
right?
these leaks are crazy because let's go. That's him. Well, you can barely see it, but you never know if these are AIs.
Yeah, that could be AI. That could be AI. You
That's
don't
true.
know.
That's
You
why I
don't
don't
know.
trust-
The
I
AI
don't
is getting
trust
crazy.
anything.
I
don't trust.
Yeah, because look at this. Like, oh shit. Hold on, my
you gotta
light is,
lower
like,
your
blurry.
brightness. Lower your brightness on your screen.
Sorry, I don't know how to do this. That's just
Oh,
Thor. That looks
Yeah,
AI.
that looks AI. That looks like AI.
It looks fake. The fit's tough though.
But the third trailer that's supposed to come out is Doomsday or Doctor Doom's POV. They're not trailers, they're short scenes specifically. And then after that, we're getting a full teaser trailer for the movie. Which people are upset because they're like, oh, we're not getting like a Fantastic Four POV of this, or we're not getting an X-Men POV of this. And I'm like, guys, be happy we're getting something.
I think they said I've been keeping up with interviews and stuff. Fantastic Four is gonna play the major part into this. Like they're gonna be the first like scenes of it.
This movie's gonna be like fucking 4 hours long, and I'm gonna be happy.
Do you think? Or are they gonna make it like a two-parter like Endgame? You think?
It's gonna be at least 3 hours.
They haven't announced that they're doing two. They just announced Doomsday and Secret Wars.
Yeah, it's definitely not gonna be. It's not gonna be a two-parter.
But what I'm thinking is, people were like you said, they were talking about how why isn't the Fantastic Four getting a trailer? Well, all these teasers are really short trailers, right?
Mm-hmm.
We already saw Doctor Doom in the post-credit scene of Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
maybe
that's a short.
That's the teaser right there. You know what I mean?
That is true. Oh, that is true. That is their teaser because it ends. The Steve Rogers ones ends just like that post-credit scene ends with saying Doctor Doom, or does it say Doctor Doom or Franklin Richards returns at the end of Fantastic Four?
No, Fantastic Four will return.
Oh, okay. So it ends just like that.
Yeah, I want to know what happens at the post-credit scene of the Thunderbolts movie when they look into space and see the Fantastic Four like rocket coming up.
I think that's the X-Men.
Wow. Yeah, that is interesting.
How does that happen?
I think that's.
I figured when I saw that, my first idea was the Fantastic Four is going to lose to Galactus and they're going to have to go to a different Earth.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that was everyone's theory.
That's what I thought was going to happen, and then it didn't. So
I'm assuming it's either them traveling with Doctor Doom in it, because to me it seems like they're setting up Doom not as a villain, like someone going around trying to recruit heroes, but for what reason?
Oh, you think He
You think he's gonna be like, "There's a big bad,"
yes, and it's
everything, and he's
Kang,
gonna make
and
them?
then it's Kang, and they bring Kang back. Bro, Jonathan Majors
You
has been
think?
rumored to come back. They have been
Bro,
rumored to.
if,
He has been rumored to do talks with
if
Disney, and he goes
that
like,
would be tough.
Kang is the bad guy. They all team up against Kang, kill Kang. Something for some reason this happens. Like something
Secret Wars.
happens.
Think about it. Secret Wars has
Oh,
to happen.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Or maybe he recruits everybody and makes them think Loki's the bad guy, and that Loki's
Or
controlling
somehow.
the multiverse, and we have to kill Loki.
Well, I heard that Loki's gonna be like on the good side of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he is. He's
but
like
yeah,
the
yeah,
god.
he is. But Doom's like Doctor Doom could trick them
Doom's
because
control.
he's gonna have the face of Robert Downey Jr.
Well, I've also heard a theory that the opening scene of Doomsday will be Doctor Doom just wiping all the Kangs like immediately. How would y'all feel about that?
I wouldn't mind it.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind.
That
But
would
at the
set
same time,
him like obviously
as a
like
big bad.
yeah, because we saw Kang beating Ant-Man's ass, which it's Ant-Man.
Well,
Who cares?
it's kind of like the opening scene of Infinity War when Thanos just beats the dog shit out of the Hulk.
Yeah.
That was crazy. We have
That
never
sets your-
seen that before.
That sets your mood immediately. Like, holy shit! This
You
dude's
think
not
an
fucking around.
Avengers dying the first 5 minutes of the movie? What if he kills Steve? What if that's the president?
No, I don't think they
Because,
kill
like,
Steve.
Just kill Steve Rogers. That'd be
No,
crazy.
deadass, they could do that because it's like, oh my god, Steve is coming back, and then we see it, and he just murks him.
If anything, he does like the thing in the comics where he rips Thanos' like spine out of his like body.
That would be so fucking tough.
I think they would
What do
do
y'all
that.
That would be rated R. No
What do
way.
y'all think about what's going on with Spider-Man? Like, is Spider-Man going to be Doomsday?
He's definitely not
I
going to
think
be in
Spi-
Doomsday.
I feel like, why the hell not? You know what I mean?
I think he's going to be in Secret Wars, but not in Doomsday. I think we're going to find out why.
He has to be in Secret Wars.
Yeah, 100%. He is in Secret Wars. He has to be. But I think it's go ahead.
A rights issue?
Well,
Probably.
at the end of No Way Home, Spider-Man is known by nobody, right?
Right.
Nobody knows Peter Parker anymore. Nobody remembers him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like Peter Parker Spider-Man to sit there and do nothing if the whole world starts going to shit.
Right.
Maybe
And
he'll
it's-
just be. We need at least one scene of him helping people like escape or something,
I think
or a mention of him at least.
I don't think fuck, that's a thing. See, if Doomsday does like incursions and stuff like that, there's no way Spider-Man can be like, we don't get a scene with Spider-Man. This makes me feel like an incursion won't happen until the end. Like we really won't see like a major catastrophic event until the end of the movie.
Well, technically, an incursion is happening because at the end of Doctor Strange,
that is true.
it's like, oh, an incursion is happening.
Yeah, but
Maybe
we won't
Strange-
see like two worlds
I think-
colliding and until the end
What
of the
I
movie.
think is Strange is currently battling against the incursions, trying to stop it from coming to our universe. I think that's what he's doing and been doing all this time.
Most likely, because we have no clue where Doctor Strange is at, dude.
I just think if, say, the battle's breaking out, the Avengers are, they're freaking out, something's happening, Spider-Man won't see that news and not do anything about it.
Yeah.
Because, like,
I mean,
think
he's
about it. In Infinity War, they told him, they said, stay here. Do not come up to the spaceship. And he said, no, I'm going to the spaceship because I'm going to help. You know what I mean? That's just a Spider-Man thing to do.
Maybe they'll probably have like MJ, like, he's probably stalking MJ or something, and then she gets hurt, so he wants to look over her.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't think we'll see anything catastrophic until the end. Because you got to remember,
Or maybe
it's Doomsday,
Brand New
and then
Day.
we get Brand New Day, and then we get Secret Wars. So I doubt, like, because Brand New Day leads directly into Secret Wars, or is it Doomsday? No, it's Secret Wars because it comes out in 2027, right? Yeah. So
maybe they might add a scene of what happens. Who knows?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. You know what I also don't understand? You know how many leaks we've gotten for Brand New Day versus Doomsday? And Doomsday is supposed to come out first. You know what I mean? I think they're probably just distracting it by showing everybody Tom Holland's suit and all that stuff. But I don't know.
Realistically, I don't think Brand New Day has gotten leaked that much. Like, I
It
think we
hasn't.
saw that one. No, we saw that one action set piece that was obviously
We
gonna.
know we know
It's in
Hulk
public.
is gonna be rampaging.
Oh.
We know the Punisher's gonna be there. We know now that what's it called? Sadie Sink is part of like the Punisher thing. We've seen a lot of news, bro. Like, have you not been online? Like,
Yes, but that doesn't lead. You guys don't know anything. You have no clue about what the story is. You guys just saw a bunch of pictures and go, "Ooh!" You guys have no clue what the story is. Nothing got leaked.
I absolutely have no clue what they're going for because I'm hearing Hulk, Punisher, Sadie Sink. What does that be?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like nobody knows.
I have no idea what can possibly
Like
happen.
certain pictures on set have gotten leaked, sure, that have given us maybe a hint on what's going on, but we really have no clue what's gonna happen.
Oh, you really have no clue.
but we do know Captain America's coming back. That's confirmed.
Speaking of Captain America, let's move on to the main topic of today's podcast. Let's try to get it in here now. We're revisiting. It's topical. We need to revisit it since Captain America is going to be coming back, and since RDJ is going to be playing Doctor Doom, and it looks like they're most likely going to be the two main leads of this upcoming movie. We need to revisit Captain America versus Iron Man. Before we get into anything, ladies and gentlemen, you two gentlemen need to tell me your teams. You team Captain America, you team Iron Man.
Look, okay, fuck. Definitively, Team Captain America.
Okay.
I'll explain later.
Okay.
What about you?
When I first watched the movie,
Mm-hmm.
I was all over Team Iron Man.
Right.
But now that I've gotten older and I can think about the reasoning behind them splitting up, I'm Captain America.
Bro, that's my exact same point. Go ahead, Cheevoz. I want to hear yours because you're probably Team Iron Man.
No. Even though I understand Iron Man's side, I am, like, as I've grown up, I am Team Captain America. Like 100% Team Captain America.
We just all agree? All right.
That's it. No, I'm joking. No, I mean, realistically,
I want to know your reasons.
Yeah, let's hear everyone's reasons. Since you started...
Can I start?
No, let's give Wu-Tang the floor, man. He's our guest. Go ahead, give us your reasons on why you're Team Captain America.
Okay, so my original reasoning for being Team Iron Man was, you look at the teams, you're like, Team Iron Man's fucking loaded. They got Spider-Man. And what's crazy about that is the only reason Black Panther was on that team was so he could kill the Winter Soldier.
Right.
And the only reason Spider-Man was on that team was because Iron Man recruited him.
Right.
In the comics Civil War, Spider-Man switches sides.
Yeah.
Because he realized what it is. And that's my reasoning for Captain America's. Like, say, if I'm a superhero, if I have abilities to help people, the government's not going to tell me what the fuck to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if I see somebody need saving, I'm going to go do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's all Captain America was doing. Captain America, one, was trying to save his best friend, Bucky, of course.
Right.
But the rest of them, they weren't finna take it. You can't do that as a superhero. You can't listen to what other people say. You just got to go with, what you got. And that's what they did. And that's why I'm on that side.
Let me add on to that. People forget that the previous Captain America movie, it's about the government fucking up. Literally, Hydra infiltrated the entire government and tried to use weapons of mass destruction to kill every single person that has a threat to them.
Exactly.
Do you think Captain America after that is going to trust the government?
Exactly.
Oh, absolutely not.
Exactly. I love the fact that you mentioned that if you were a superhero and you could do something, you would do it. And it's surprising that they didn't do the Peter Parker switch teams, because obviously they were setting up Iron Boy Jr. But he literally in that movie goes, if you have the powers that I do, and then something bad happens and you don't do it, like he literally says that in there, like, I have the powers. If with great power comes great responsibility. He literally says it right there. So,
but if you think about it, Tony was kind of manipulating Peter.
No, yeah, obviously he was manipulating him, but the thing is that's why I'm surprised he didn't switch teams, because realistically, the U.S. government, if the U.S. government goes, we're
Yeah,
not
he didn't know what
gonna.
was
You can't go help
Do you
them in
think-
Syria because we don't fuck with them over in Syria.
Do you
You
think
know?
Iron Man told Peter, "Hey, we're fighting him because they want everyone
No.
to reveal their identity"? You think Peter would want to reveal his identity?
Well,
No.
that wasn't
not.
it.
And that's what-
That's not the Sokovia. Remember, Civil War in the movies is about the Sokovia Accords and not about the Superhero Registration Act. That is not the.
That
It's
is the
not.
Sokovia Accords
It's not the same thing.
working under the government, and you don't think they'll be like, "Oh, reveal your identity"?
Not to
No,
the
that-
public.
that
It
was-
wouldn't be to the public. It would be to the Avengers
Well,
and to the U.S. government.
It's
But
still a risk.
They kind of worked in that storyline at the end of Spider-Man: Homecoming. He was trying to tell Peter to go out there and reveal his identity to all those people, and he said no.
oh, that is true. Yeah.
And that's what happened in the Civil War comics. They told Peter to do that, and he said, "No, I'm not doing that." And that's when he switched sides.
Yeah.
So I think in Captain America: Civil War, if Iron Man,
Not Peter revealed his identity in Civil War, though.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No.
He,
In the comics,
he
yes.
revealed it to the world.
In the comics, yes.
In the comics, and that's how his auntie got. Pew, pew.
Right, but we're talking about the movies.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, I don't think the movies. In the movies, they said you have to register under the government and have an overview, but you would have to technically reveal your identity.
Yeah, but to the government, it wouldn't be this. It would be the same.
I know,
thing.
but still,
And
the
plus they
government that
already
got
knew
infiltrated by
who-
Hydra.
Yeah, plus they already knew who Spider-Man was. Like,
Fair enough.
I just feel like if somebody had informed Spider-Man what was really going on, he wouldn't have been on Team Iron Man.
100%.
Absolutely
And
not.
Also, like I said with Black Panther, the only reason Black Panther was on Team Iron Man was to get the Winter Soldier.
Mhm.
He didn't care about any of the Accords. He's gonna sign the Accords so he can get at the Winter Soldier.
Right.
And that's
Which
just how it was. So when I'm little and first watching the movie, I'm like, Spider-Man, Black Panther, what the fuck? That's the coolest team
Vision
ever.
and Vision.
Vision.
War Machine, that's just such a cool team. I mean, I love that movie so much. I mean, how can you introduce two of the biggest Marvel superheroes in the same movie? That's crazy.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like,
Goated
fucking amazing that they literally brought in Black Panther and then Spider-Man, and neither of them are overshadowed by
It's
the other.
Wild. It's wild that they didn't make this an Avengers movie. It could have been.
This
an
is Avengers
movie.
2.5. This is literally Avengers 2.5.
They just gave it the Captain America title, so it
Yeah.
could be like a.
So it didn't count as like their contract. And their contract was an
Yeah.
Avengers title. It's
It
just
was an
Captain
Avengers.
America's. Yeah.
To be fair, the way the movie starts, it's a really good way to mess Tony's head because the reason why he feels so much guilt is because the lady's like, "Oh, you killed my boy. Like,
Mhm.
It was your fault." And I understand him 100%. Like if I were to see mass destruction on that scale, but technically, remember, you started that mass destruction.
Right.
But
That's
he
why
feels
felt
that. That's why he felt so guilty. He was like, you know what? Let's do it. He started feeling sympathy and started like researching. Like, oh shit! And then that thing with Lagos happened, where obviously Wanda blows up the entire building. It wasn't her fault. Like it was a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
But at
Yeah,
the same time, like I understand where Iron Man is coming from 100%, because he's like, you know what? Maybe we should hold ourselves accountable. But then after Steve, obviously being with the government 100%. Remember, back in his first movie, he went against his government to go save his people. Since the first movie, it's been shown that he will go up against the government to save his buddies.
Mhm.
And that's what he did. He is just continuing his story arc over time. And that's what I really love. Peak writing in this movie, bro.
Mhm.
Peak writing. And whoever says that the writing is not good in this movie, rewatch the movie.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
even in the end, once this like even after the airport battle, once it's come out that that Baron Zemo is responsible behind everything, and the Winter Soldier is he's innocent. It's revealed that the Winter Soldier did kill Tony's parents. So at that point, that
No, at that
conflict
point, when I
is so
first
crazy.
watched the
man.
movie,
There's
when I
really
first watched the movie, I was like, damn, they're jumping him for wanting his get back
Right.
because this dude really killed his parents.
But I mean, that is
Well,
his
that's
best
where I
friend.
understand Tony Stark. If I have known somebody and I see proof that they killed my parents and they're standing right there, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm taking him out right there and then.
Obviously, you're
Like,
fucking mad.
You're not just gonna let
That's
that
how
fly.
you. That's how you know they're true New Yorkers, bro. Jumping somebody.
start jumping immediately, bro.
Starts- It's
But
wild though. Like,
but that is a hard conflict to like specifically that I mean, Discovery Accords is obvious who was right. Like it's very obvious in the beginning who was right. I mean, even with Tony's like point of view, which I keep understanding because even he knew as soon as he became Iron Man, like the threats were gonna keep going like bigger and badder and stuff like that. And that's why he wanted to make Ultron. That's why he wanted an armor around the world.
90% of the conflicts, 90% of the conflicts happen because of Iron Man.
Exactly. Vision literally says since yeah. Even Spider-Man's fucking villains are the reason are Tony Stark's fault, bro.
True. Very
Um
true.
but
All of them.
yeah,
honestly.
even Vision says since his emergence, like more and more.
Well,
Mysterio.
Mysterio was 100% Iron Man's fault. I mean, not technically, but like he was the reason. And Vulture, the Vulture was taking stuff from the Avengers and Iron Man.
Mhm.
Peter was trying to kill him, and he didn't do shit about it until it was too late.
Yep, he made Ultron.
He made Ultron.
People don't realize, but the casualties in Avengers Ultron was like millions. It wasn't just thousands; it was millions of people dead.
Like I said earlier, that shit is realistic. Every time I watch that movie, I think about how that could happen easily.
Yeah.
We don't have the technology to lift up like parts of the earth like that.
Not yet.
Yeah, let's discover vibranium when we're there.
Artificial intelligence is only growing.
Yeah.
For Christmas, I'm gonna gift Wu-Tang some AI artificial.
I'm gonna give them
glasses.
a month free of ChatGPT Plus. So you get used to it. Get used to your AI overlords.
It's wild.
Every day in school, Snapchat AI. His name is Jarvis.
Jarvis. That's amazing.
Crazy.
You made him like Tony Stark.
To him?
Yeah, I made it. I gave him the Tony Stark beard, but I made him blue, like he's like a hologram.
Yeah. Hey Jarvis. Update my payment subscriptions. I forgot how to do the Tony Stark voice. I used to do a really good one. Hey Jarvis. I forgot how to do it. But what's it called? Yeah, let's keep talking about this. Captain America, right? Recruits probably like one of the most craziest teams. Like just Falcon.
Yeah, let's talk
Hawkeye.
let's talk about this. Their teams are crazy. So let's say it ended right there at the airport. Whose team is coming out on top?
Team Iron Man. I think
realistically,
Team Iron Man. Yeah, Team Iron Man. It has
I mean, Scarlet Witch is super powerful, but she was just learning how to use her powers.
Let's Iron Man had on his team Vision, bro.
Yeah,
that's true.
Intangible.
Yeah, they were really OP.
Yeah, dude.
All right, so Captain America.
The only reason Team Iron Man lost is because he paralyzed War Machine. That was it.
Yeah. So Captain America's side was Captain America, Bucky, Falcon, Wanda, Hawkeye, Ant-Man.
That was it?
That's it. That was everyone. I'm pretty sure that was it. And then Team Captain America or Team Iron Man was Iron Man, War Machine. I was about to say Scarlett Johansson. Black Widow, Black Panther, Spider-Man.
Wild team.
And Vision. So it was a 6v6.
Yeah. Imagine if Thor and Hulk were still there. Who's
my god.
I think in all honestly, I think Hulk would be Team Captain America.
I think Team Iron Man.
I think so as well.
No, because
I lied.
Remember,
he would be
Hulk
Team Iron Man. He'd be Team Iron Man. He would 100% be Team Iron Man. He'd be like, "Do you guys not understand what like type of monster I am? We obviously need regulations. I destroyed half of Lagos."
That's Bruce.
Look,
not Hulk. Bruce is Team Iron Man.
Hulk picking a side? I think
Captain America.
I don't think Hulk will pick a
side. Hulk going to be able to pick a side at all, right?
I don't think Thor would pick a side either. He was like, "This is for mere mortals."
He would probably be Captain America.
It's petty, stupid. That's what Thor would say. If Thor was supposed to, I think he'd be on Cap's side.
The only way it would have worked with Thor in the movie if they would have killed somebody close to Thor, like early on in the movie, so that he
Yeah,
would be
didn't
able to
die.
pick a side.
The thing about Thor is, for a fact nobody's going to tell Thor what to do.
Yeah.
He wouldn't sign those accords. He wouldn't sign anything. He doesn't live on Earth. You know what I mean? He's not a.
That's
Yeah.
true.
He does what he pleases.
Can we talk about the Black Panther quote that he says to Baron Zemo?
Vengeance
I got
has filled me, and it has filled them. But
And it will not fill me too. It's crazy.
such a
He
good.
really said his death isn't as bad as what it's gonna be him as well. Or something along the lines
The
like
living,
that.
the living are not done with you. Dude, we'll never get an actor like Chadwick Boseman again, dude. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, man.
They had to rework. Look, and this is exactly why Phase 4
Was
or
so
5
shit.
is so shit, because they literally planned the next 10 years with Chadwick.
And
He
then
was supposed to be the Avengers. This is the rundown. He was supposed to be the leader of the Avengers. He was supposed to recruit more people, and he was supposed to have his people from Wakanda, obviously help the world, and then the big bad Kang will come around and try to destroy it. Like, they literally had a whole plan. It's wild. But what's it called? Baron Zemo, master manipulator. Jesus. And literally from Captain America, Civil War, it literally affected the rest of the movies.
No,
From that point on.
100%. Yeah, he's the reason why the Avengers lose in Infinity War, like 100%. Like if Civil War never happened, if he didn't like start off all that bullshit, like the Avengers would have been together during Infinity War. They could have easily taken care of Thanos.
This could have all been avoided if Steve was just honest with Tony at the beginning.
That is also true.
Bucky, look, I'm gonna tell you this right now, Tony, I'm your friend. Bucky, when he was under mind control, he did fortunately assassinate your parents. But he's not mind controlled anymore. I feel like Tony would have been like, "What the fuck?" And then he would have been like, "Calm down, Tony. We found out who did it. This and that. It would have been avoided." But it's the fact that it took him to like the last second. Like, yeah, I knew.
When he's already in the heat of a fight, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Tony was cool. He was like, "Okay, let's go find whoever, let's go shut down the program." He was cool. And then obviously Baron Zemo plays the freaking recording. It's like, damn. Like, he really played him.
Really did. I mean, and I forgot his name.
Bucky? Baron Zemo?
No, who plays Baron Zemo? Remember his name? Daniel Bruhl.
I don't know the actor's name.
Daniel Bruhl, amazing actor. He did an amazing job as
and he did great in Falcon and the Winter Soldier too.
Yeah, yes, he was good. He was an amazing villain.
Good. Falcon and the Winter Soldier is very underrated, dude. I can't believe people hate that show.
I love the show. I love everybody in it. I love John Walker. I love Captain America. I love Bucky. One thing I hate about it, don't call them terrorists. Motherfucker! They blew up like an entire body. That's a terrorist.
Right.
Like, fuck you. Like, yeah, I understand like her motives, and like, yeah, that's fucked up. They're being misplaced. But don't be like, they're people too. Like, no, motherfucker, they blew up they killed a lot of people. Like, no, they're terrorists. He straight up told them, don't call them terrorists. Like, you're stupid. You're stupid.
I'm sorry. In that movie and in Brave New World, I love Isaiah Bradley.
Yeah,
he was
100% fine.
Yeah,
especially in Brave New World.
Actually, yeah, I watched Brave New World again. What was it? 3 months ago? Isaiah Bradley is definitely like a highlight in that movie.
On that right when it came out, and I loved it. I loved that movie. It was a great movie.
No, if you think about it, it's literally a spy movie. Like, without all the superhero stuff, it's a spy movie.
Well, everybody was hating because they were like, "Oh, it's the leader. That's a Hulk villain. Where's the Hulk?" The way the story planned out, it made sense. Every bit of it made sense.
The White House got destroyed.
But still, that's a very political movie, which is why it was good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It wasn't as crazy flashy superhero, but it was deep.
It was. It really was, because world tensions are rising, and also adamantium got introduced.
Yeah, that introduced adamantium.
Hear me out on this theory that I have. Adamantium just got released, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
they've on Adamantium. That's what Wolverine's claws are made out of. Captain America's shield is made out of vibranium, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we give John Walker a shield made out of adamantium?
Probably will.
Probably.
That would be fire. I
He
could
still
dig on
has his taco shield. Probably still
that
has
shit.
his taco shield.
Why did he keep that shield for a year? When they did
It's
like the
probably
whole
like
thing and he still had the bent up shield, I was like, what in the hell is
it's
wrong?
propaganda. It's propaganda, bro.
It's just so they could
This
sell new toys, guys.
What do you guys think about the fake Avengers? Like they no, they're not fake. They're the real trademark Avengers. And Sam is suing them apparently.
I can't believe that. That's what I don't get about that. Why is Sam upset about it? It ain't their fault.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Sam told Bucky, "Let's form the Avengers," and Sam was like, "We'll think about it," and then he ends up on our Avengers team. That's fucked up.
It is
Well, it's
fucked
not
up,
like he
but
chose to do that.
that's what I'm saying.
But Sam doesn't know that. Sam doesn't know that.
There's
And
no
he's
way he
probably in a
doesn't
heated
know
rage.
that. There's no way
Sam
like
gotta-
he didn't sit down with Bucky.
Sam of that. And then Sam can realize, hey, we have an Avengers. Let me step up and be their leader, and we can recruit some more.
Well, realistically,
saying?
this
So
isn't under the U.S. government, and the Sokovia Accords don't exist anymore. So
It's wild.
this is working directly under Valentina. So
The reason Sam didn't want to make the Avengers was because it would have been directly under the government. That's why he said no.
right.
And then they did it anyways, but not in the same way, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, that team, it's a solid team. But
Who the hell's funding the Avengers if Sam makes it? Is he rolling bank like that?
No, nobody is. It's fucking
Who is funding his
Valentina.
Avengers? No, but
No, but I mean, like,
he's trying to make his own Avengers. Who's funding his
own
Avengers?
Because I know
Nobody.
Tony was funding everyone.
Yeah, obviously
And he was. I wonder what's Pepper's role in this. Does she still fund it? Like,
I promise you, we're never seeing Gwyneth Paltrow in another Marvel movie again, bro.
I wanted Tony Stark's daughter to become like the next like rescue.
probably will.
Wear purple armor. That would be so tough. Why not? You know what I mean?
She in the Young Avengers. Well, they're rumored to be in the next movie.
Well,
My
think about
issue.
that
My
would
issue with
work.
the Young Avengers is Black Panther 2 is set like not too long from that. So the next Black Panther, which is supposed to be his son, how are they gonna age him up? Like, is he gonna go through like
I hope it's the dude from Snowfall.
Yes, dude. I know exactly what you're talking about. He's from the F1 movie too.
Yes, Damson Idris. Amazing actor.
You think they're
bodies?
age him up?
Yes.
Perfect Black Panther. Give it
100%. If anything, we might get like a different like Black Panther from another like universe, but we're definitely getting a Black Panther again because he was asking in an interview. He was like, they were like, oh, there's rumors that you might be playing the next Black Panther, and he's just like, no comment. I'm like, he's the next Black Panther, yo.
Black Panther: Wakanda Forever was made in 2022, and the kid was like 5. So now the kid's 8. He's gonna be 10 soon. After Doomsday and Secret Wars, he's a teenager. There he is.
Yeah, but Damson Idris is already 40 by that time. No, I think they're
They'll change it by then. They'll have some.
They're gonna reboot the universe. The Damson Idris is gonna come in as Black Panther without a doubt in my mind.
They're gonna reboot. You think? No, but on top. Let's stay on topic. Captain America, right?
All right.
So we're all Team Captain America, right?
We are all Team Captain America.
And we understand why Iron Man did the things he did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But let me tell you something though. What if Team Captain America, right, died? No, I'm just joking. What if one of them actually died? What would you say?
I think the fighting would have stopped there.
Boss.
I think if
one of them died, it would have been Bucky.
I think if
Black Panther would have killed us.
No. I think he would have held this fight. Like if somebody would have if it would have gone too far in the airport battle and somebody would have died, they would have stopped right there. And it probably would have been Clint, if anything. Like go ahead.
It's kind of like what happened when they knocked War Machine out of the sky.
Right.
stop.
Yeah,
Just stop
everybody was
fighting.
like, "What the hell?"
That was kind of like, oh yeah, that's kind of like what they did.
The only person who did not give a fuck was Black Panther. He was still on it. He was like, "I'm not going after
I'm
this
getting my
motherfucker."
body back,
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. He didn't care.
I'm getting my
Like, if
lick
he got
back.
the chance to kill him, then he would have.
100%.
And at the
Yeah.
end of the movie, he did this whole thing about not having vengeance. In
That
my
was
opinion,
powerful.
it was powerful and it was great, and I'm glad they did that. But
He
I
would have
think
got
it-
you got back.
I think it would have been cool if he just slimed his
Mark-
ass out. Like, say he walks
Uh,
up and he's talking about, like, he does a cool speech still, talking about how, people shouldn't kill people. People are consumed by vengeance or whatever. Then there's like a pause, and he says, like, "But I'm not afraid to kill. Get my vengeance." And he just walks out.
That would have been
wild.
crazy,
That
but
would have been fun.
I think that would have been very against his character for sure.
Oh yeah,
you
it would
think
have
you,
changed.
you think people would have been like, "That's not Black Panther."
Yeah, it's
He
not
doesn't
like
kill."
that. Yeah.
Hey, but honestly, Civil War was probably one of the best like non-Avengers movie.
I went opening night for that movie. Man.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I am.
Yeah,
I did
it
not.
was wild.
I was like 11 years old, I think. So
I was 16.
I don't remember.
That movie came
damn,
out
yeah,
around my
you were
birthday. Okay.
You were on, bruh.
Nah, every year past like 13, I went to movies like when they came out. The one movie I went to when it first came out when I was little, and this is the reason I love Spider-Man so much, was The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh yeah, I went there.
I went there like the first night it came out, and that shit was amazing.
Yeah, get it. Amazing. But yeah, look,
That's
Teen
pretty
Captain America. Man.
I went to
But
Avengers, the first
yeah.
Avengers opening night. Or opening day
It was
That's
insane.
crazy.
in 2012 for my birthday.
I couldn't even comprehend that movie. I was so young. I was like, bro,
That was the best thing in the world. 12-year-old me was jumping up in that because I was already a comic book fan. Like Avengers Assemble was on Disney XD all the time. So I was watching that and then I was like, what? They're on the big screen. They're real. That was awesome.
What's wild to me is if you go back and actually go watch some movies as an adult, the writing is so much better because you can actually understand what they're saying.
Yes, dude. Giving it a rewatch, you just catch so many subtle hints and so many things
Like,
that you just didn't understand when you're the first watch through.
That's like when I was saying, I was Team Iron Man at first. Or
Mhm.
when I was just talking about how when I was little, I went to the theater and saw The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I loved it. It was a great movie. But when I watch it now as a young adult, it's a crazy movie. Like, it's a lot deeper than it was to me when I was little.
Oh, I thought you were
I
gonna say it was
cried.
buns.
I rewatched it when I cried, dude. 'Cause I'm like,
Yes,
damn.
I've cried during that movie several times. I've cried during a lot of movies like that.
I cried last night during the Welcome to Derry finale.
Oh
I
it was
cried
beautiful.
earlier while watching My Hero Academia. but last night the Welcome to Derry one made me fucking ball.
It's the fact that it can move you to tears.
Like
That
media
is
like
what I
that
call
really.
amazing writing.
Media like
Having
that.
a love for something like these comic book characters, and then when you realize it's deep,
Yeah.
I don't get you.
Like
I don't.
Did you guys cry during Spider-Man's death scene? Come on, guys. My entire theater, all you heard was
Spider-Man, you mean Iron Man's?
No, Spider-Man. When Spider-Man fucking poofed away in Infinity War.
Oh, okay.
Dude, a story about that. So we did this thing. It was like when I was like 13. So that was when it was like cool to stay up all night.
Mm-hmm.
We stayed up all night, right? But we were going to see Infinity War the next day. I was so tired, I fell asleep.
No way.
At the beginning of the movie, right? I shit you not. I woke up, they woke me up to leave, and I'm walking past all these people, and all I'm hearing is, I can't believe Spider-Man died. Black Panther died. I'm like,
that's crazy.
I got home. I told Mama, I said, look, I know I just got home, but we got to go back to the theater, and we got to pay for it again, and I got to watch it. She was like, what? I said, Mama, please. And we went. And I slept through the whole thing, and the first thing I hear was Spider-Man died.
Wait, no.
Like, bro, we gotta go back.
That would kill me. That would kill me.
Bro,
dude.
did you cry though? Did you cry or were you already prepared?
Yeah.
I didn't cry for Infinity War.
It's still like, I mean, he looks at him with tears in his eyes, and he's like, "I
I
don't
don't
want
want
to
to
go."
go.
I felt
Mr.
sad,
Stark, please.
but I didn't cry. I fucking bawled when Iron Man died in Endgame.
I cried when Iron Man died.
Everybody
Oh
did.
my god!
I
But no,
cried when
I
Aunt
was
May died
fucking.
in No Way Home.
Like I fucking. I teared up.
I cried like a bitch in No Way Home when Aunt May died.
Yeah, me
And
too.
I
Yeah.
had a bunch of people with me, and they were all like staring at me, and I was sitting up, and I was like,
I was
I'm-
like, no, no, bro. I
No,
think
fine
in
shit.
Infinity War, I cried like twice, and then Endgame, I cried like 3 times. I cried when Steve was old. I was like, no,
Oh
we're
my
losing
god!
them too.
Yes, bro.
Like,
"What
I was, yo,
got me so much in No Way Home?" And I was trying to explain it to him, like, Uncle Ben dies in every Spider-Man story. We
yeah,
never
this is
saw
the first time
we
May
never saw
dies.
one. And yes,
Mm.
we have never once seen Aunt May die.
That's not
I
true.
cried at the end. I
Spider-Man
cried at the end of
PS4.
the Spider-Man game.
There
I
we
cried
go.
when she died in that game too. I cried because that was truly the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody has the balls enough to do it.
Like
in
outside
the-
of
like,
comic
in
book, we
person.
have not seen fucking Aunt May
Well,
die.
there was nothing ever telling you that that was going to happen. So that was
No.
completely random. And then it cuts to him alone crying in the rain. And I'm like,
Oh,
holy
that
shit.
shot.
And
Oh.
Jonah fucking shitting on him while he's already down is
J.
fucking.
Jameson.
I hated J. Jonah Jameson.
All
I'm
that
my
J.
mama,
Jameson.
bro. If I ever see him, bro, I will kill. I'm gonna slap him. Bro.
I will never stand for the No Way Home slander, man. I can't stand it. I can't
That's
stand
a
it.
great movie. Bro.
Such an
That's
amazing
my,
movie.
one
I
of my
have
favorite-
Fucking
one-
all the
I
Marvels
have
movies are
one-
great except for the Marvels and Captain Marvel.
I
and
have one issue with No Way Home.
What was that?
and Iron Man 2 is kind of meh.
No, whenever they get introduced again,
Mhm.
like through the portals, they jump out and then they look around like a brief pause waiting for obviously the audience reactions. But when you rewatch that movie, look out for the pause. It's the most awkward shit you've ever seen.
You
Like,
know,
they go out and they're like,
that's not my only problem with Endgame. My what is it? She's not alone or some shit, and then all the like women heroes come out, and the
Bro,
most
in Endgame,
forced
that
scene
shit
in the
is so
world.
bad. But
Oh
no,
my god!
what I think is so weird about that scene
No offense
is
to
it's
women.
like womanly powerful, right? It's womanly powerful, all that shit.
Right,
But guess who's right there the whole time?
Spider-Man, the goat.
All these women together, and it's like a women powerful movement, and then you just see
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man get up and he's like, "Here, take the gauntlet."
yeah, look. They could have done that in a much better way.
100%.
Like if it would have been Scarlet Witch being fucking mad, beating the shit out of Thanos, and then Carol coming in beating the fuck out of him, and then while Pepper and the other one are
Literally,
fucking
yeah, they
beaming
just
at him.
jump him. They just jump him. They should have
Yeah.
just jumped him.
It was like,
All they had to do was not acknowledge it.
They're all
And
heroes
people
from
would've
New
been
York. They should have jumped him.
yes. It made it weird when they were talking about like, oh, she's not alone. Like if
Like,
they just
yeah.
didn't say that, it would have been.
Who is she talking to? Like, who are you order farming for? Like, the sky is literally
Yeah.
falling, bro.
Actually, I disagree with you with the Marvel. If you rewatch the Marvels, it's pretty good.
It's
pretty good.
Never seen the movie.
No, look, I promise you, if you have a Disney Plus subscription, watch
Do
it.
not
It's
watch the
fun.
Marvels.
It's a fun movie. It's a fun movie.
Listen. Watch
like
the
it.
Marvels if you have nothing else to watch, and you
It's pretty good.
and you want to fall asleep,
No, I like
and then
I
wake
like
up before the post credit scene,
I liked
because the
Marvel.
post credit scene is
What
the
do you
most
guys-
important part.
What you guys think about the Eternals?
I love the Eternals. I think the Eternals is great. I love the Eternals,
I've never
dude.
seen that movie either.
What? I think the
alright.
Eternals is great.
I like the montage they did about them living their life. That was really.
I think
they're
the Eternals.
cool. I think they're cool as all get out, but the reason I just haven't watched it is what does it contribute to the MCU?
nothing. Literally nothing.
Adamantium.
Literally the scene
we
of
got
the god
Adamantium
coming out.
because of that.
It took them like 9 years to acknowledge it. By the way,
That's true. I think they were supposed to lead into mutants somehow. Like,
Oh yeah,
but
because of the adamantium.
yeah.
But they didn't do nothing typical.
I think
MCU.
that movie was still good, dude. I think that movie was good. A very an underrated movie,
I've never
in my
seen it. I
opinion.
haven't seen that,
And
I haven't seen the Marvels either.
the speedster in that movie is really good. I love a speedster.
that's the best super speed I've ever seen.
I love a speedster.
Best super
and she's
speed in a
really
live
good.
action movie. Oh my god,
I need to watch that. I'm gonna watch that soon.
You should,
watch
should.
it. It's pretty good. If you watch it and think of it as even as a family movie, yeah, it's worth it. But as a Marvel movie, it's not that good. But as a standalone movie, it's fire.
I mean, that's the reason I'd never watched it because I was like, This shit has nothing to do with anything. Why? Because it came out after Endgame and all that.
Mhm.
I'm worried about what the hell's gonna happen next. I don't give a shit about new people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
That was the
Like,
problem.
It's
That's the problem with people who were watching Marvel. No one understood that they had to build a new saga. Obviously, we needed to get introduced to new characters so that the new
it's the
villains could
fact that
come
they
in.
said that Thanos technically saved the world because the thing was gonna emerge in that week, but everyone got snapped away.
Yeah, I mean, technically, that's not wrong. That was true. I don't know, but I'm glad we're all Team Captain America, guys. I think that was a fun
Oh
topic.
yeah,
That was great to
that was.
revisit it, and it's definitely we'll probably have to revisit it. Well, revisit these plot points again once we watch Doomsday next
Doomsday.
year in December. Literally in a year. Literally in 1 year and a couple of days we'll
Hey,
be watching. We'll all be in theaters watching
let's get
Doomsday.
Wu-Tang. Let's get Wu-Tang back on for the
Doomsday review. Ooh. All right, if the world doesn't blow up,
if we don't get drafted,
if we don't get drafted or canceled.
worried about getting drafted. They're like, bro, they're finna get drafted.
I got one more year. I got one more year and I'm chilling, bro. At 26, they can't draft you no more. Oh, that's true. We're all too fat. What the fuck were we worrying for, bro?
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we don't gotta
Hell
go.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Talk shit. Let's go.
What the hell do they expect like people like me to do in the military?
They're gonna put us on the front lines, bro. What do you mean? Take all the bullets.
They want you to be the primary target.
I guess so.
They want you taking all the bullets, bouncing them back.
I was talking with everybody. I was like, if they come to my door talking about some super soldier serum,
I'm there. I'm there.
Oh yeah.
Super
100%.
soldier serum or exoskeletons like BO3. I'm there, bro. I'm there.
Serum, I would go rogue.
100%. Oh yeah, no, I don't know what's going on.
What are they gonna do?
Don't let me get superpowers because I promise you I'm fixing the world.
If I have superpowers, I ain't serving nobody.
Bro. I know Wu-Tang's intention
on some Homelander shit, bro. I'm better.
Probably steal everything. I am better.
I am better.
I wouldn't be no criminal. I would be a Homelander type of dude for real. I'm better.
I'll play that one specific music.
I thought you meant the fucking Among Us sound.
I would be a good person.
Right.
But yeah, that was a pretty good topic. I'm really glad we got to have you here. You're our first guest. We feel honored to have you, and I think you were amazing for the first guest.
100%.
That was insane. And if you guys want to be a part of this, make sure to follow Wu-Tang. Make sure to follow Cheevoz. Make sure to follow myself, Herzzf. Make sure to listen to on Spotify. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube and comment down below that you want to be next because we do read our comments. Throw in your questions and we'll catch you guys on the next time.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Had a great time, man. Thank you.